All right, 2011 Colorado. Brush guard, bumper guard with a built-in LED, what do you want to call that?
Light bar?
A light bar, okay?
So
this is Christian, this is John and Josh's friend.
What was this one made from?
They're helping him put this thing on his truck. And unless you, I don't know, there's no videos that we know of, that we couldn't find nothing. There's no instructions. That's your instructions.
It's very hard to make out.
Can't make out nothing. All right, so take that down. Let's show them what we did. So, first things first. You take the grill, right? The grill, over there, the grill.
It kind of just
and the grill pops out around the light, and then there's a couple of, you just pull on it. Literally snaps out of place. Okay, that takes the grill and that bar out with those little top lights. Okay, looks just like that.
Here's what it'll look like.
Okay, that's all you're doing. You're just pulling that whole thing out.
If you haven't done it, there's actually little tabs.
There's little tabs in there. You
it.
push down on the tab, push down on the tab,
There's no tabs, you just pull.
and then you pull.
Grab
Okay,
it and pull.
so now you got up on top of here, you got a bolt here, and then there's 2 bolts right here. So you got 1, 2, and 1 on each side. That's 6 bolts. The bumper comes off. So the bumper comes off with the old bottom, whatever you want to call it,
We're
guard.
putting a new one on.
Okay, so we're putting a new one on because that one's ripped.
And that one's all fake.
Or else you just have to take the bumper off. So now the bumper comes off as one big piece. You take the splash guard under here, take that out. Okay, take that out. We're already doing this, and we figured, oh, let's help somebody else out with this. So that comes out. No, the other way. Other way. Other way.
There we go.
Like that. Okay, that comes off. A couple of
like
6 bolts. How many bolts hold that in?
4.
Okay, 4 bolts holds that in. Take that out. Now the tricky part comes. It looks like all they do is they give you a whole bunch of brackets and nuts and bolts. That's how they go. Just so you could see it, because you can't see nothing. These 2 bolts, it's a blind hole. Comes with a little bracket with a nut and bolt with a stud sticking out of it.
Here.
You fish it through this hole.
This right here.
Yeah, good luck. This, what? You
That.
can't even see that.
No, this. That's what it's gonna look like.
It looks like that. Okay.
Okay.
What you do is you get a little piece of thin wire.
Right here.
Okay.
Where's the one that I had?
Whatever. Get a piece of thin wire. You wrap it around the stud. Stick it through the hole. Make it come out this side. Catch it with a pair of needle nose pliers. And then you put the washer, lock washer, nut. Same thing on this side. Fish it through the hole. This side you can actually hold it through that little hole if you want, once it's in place. But if you hold it with a needle nose pair of pliers, same thing. So that's that bracket. Okay, that bracket, and it has a little curve to it that faces forward. The second bracket bolts to that bracket with all the locking nuts, washers, and so on. The front one gets the front one, same thing. That one goes right through, straight through. Okay, so that one's a blind one. That one goes straight through, washers and all. Okay, now next part. On here, there's a little, same thing. It's a blind hole. You put the little bracket through. Just catch the nut. You're gonna just hold it with your finger. All that. The bumper goes back on.
Ready?
All right, they're doing that now. They're gonna put the bumper back on, and then that light bar fits through the bottom of the bumper and gets bolted on to here like that. Okay, we're gonna show you that as they do that next. Just to catch you up. But the brackets, it's like, if you don't know how them brackets go, you're gonna go nuts.
That one snaps right in.
All right, so they got the new, that thing's all beat up. So they got the new one all on there. I would let it down a little bit now so you can reach it.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
All right, just gotta kind of move this bottom little valance up. Come down over here.
Where's that
put the bolts through the hole.
Christian got it on backwards.
What?
Yours is on backwards, that's why. Okay, hold on.
What is?
This little tab gotta go up. Like that. Okay. There we go. Alright. So there's a that thing goes like that.
Oh, damn, that's right.
Hold on, Johnny.
Good.
Hold on, Johnny boy. That goes just like that. And that's gonna go just like that. Okay?
There's one backwards.
Alright.
I don't think so. Well, maybe.
That one, let me see.
Hold that up, Johnny.
Yep, that's how it goes. Yep, just like that.
All right, you got it. Okay.
Alright?
Now we're gonna bolt that on tight.
Turn
Make that
you're gonna put this
flat.
where you want it. And then we'll just trim that little piece of plastic off after.
I would just maybe even.
Actually, you know what? If you come down with this, if you tight, all right. So
Let's tighten this up
no,
flat to that,
yeah,
and then
right.
we'll
and then,
adjust
I think
it.
if you pull it down, look, hey, if you pull this down, like all the way down,
I think it is all the way down.
no, it still could go down all the way. It's got an inch to go. So this you can zip on, and then worst comes to worst, you just got to cut this a little bit.
Yep.
You know, just where that goes.
Depends,
It doesn't
yeah.
tell you that, but it might have to.
And,
And
then
there's, I'm sorry, I told you there was only 3 bolts. There's 4. The other one
one
goes
there.
down here.
and one there.
So there's 4 bolts.
Okay. So zip that on, and then we'll kind of adjust it, and we'll show you.
All right, so you catch all the nuts and bolts, zip everything back down.
They're on it. I screwed them
Put your
back
driving
into
lights
place
back
before.
on. He's put his driving lights back on. So you got those 2 and the 2 on the top. All right. All right, so now you got it all in place. You tighten these 4. Make sure it's nice and straight. Tighten the snot out of the bolts, and it should be good. And then we'll put the bumper in, the grill back in.
You want it here?
All right, so that's what it looks like when it's on. Okay. Pretty nice one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.